Awesome. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to see everybody's smiling faces. Today we are talking about purpose, our purpose in life. And I'm going to bring up a word that some of you may be familiar with and others may not, but it's Dharma. Is anyone familiar with the term Dharma? Yeah, so that is kind of your spiritual purpose, if you will. There are many, many levels to Dharma. There's the universal Dharma, which is the law and order of the universe. And I like to use the analogy of the universal Dharma is the wheel, right? And each of us are a spoke in that wheel. So we create that fluency, the order, the law of our existence here on earth. And I will tell you that as I've gone through time, I found that every single human being on this planet has a dharma of service in one way or another. We are here to serve and support one another. And so one of the things I will tell you that's a really good trigger for you, if you are not living out your dharma, you will feel really stuck, confused. You'll have a lack of energy, a lack of passion, a lack of vision. When we are not living in our purpose or dharma, it is very depleting to us on an energetic level. And in contrast, when we are living in our dharma, there's no shortage of ideas, right? There's no shortage of energy. There's no shortage of passion. So you can tell when you're sort of like, if you feel like you're in a rut, you're probably not living in alignment with your dharma or your purpose. Because when you're in alignment with your purpose and dharma, you are constantly in a growth pattern. You're constantly seeking more knowledge. You're constantly excited. It doesn't feel tumultuous. It doesn't feel soul crushing, as sometimes we find our work will be. And, you know, when I work with people and we're talking about their dharma and their purpose, oftentimes someone will come to me and say, but I have bills to pay, right? And so I work this thing that maybe I don't love, but I have this other thing nagging in the back of my mind that's calling to me. Our soul's calling, our dharma. So we talk about, when I work with people, I talk about ways to activate getting engaged in your purpose while still paying your bills. So we're not going to ask anybody to like pull and eat, pray, love, and like just run off somewhere and forget everything. That's just not the world that we operate in. So today I want you to go ahead and allow the universe to support you. What we do first is we go in, right? Because if you knew the answer, you would already be there. That's what I always tell everybody. If you knew how to get there, you'd be there already. If you had the map, you would follow the directions and get there. So we're going to invite in a little magic today, which if you were here for our chakra series, we're going to activate again our third eye chakra. And that's the gateway to our infinite intelligence. That's us just surrendering and saying, you know what? I don't have the map. So I would love a clue. I would love some assistance. I would love some synchronicities. I'd love some amazing supportive people to show up who might be able to help me get to where I need to go. So we're going to do a meditation that's going to focus. The anchor here is going to be a centralized focus on the third eye chakra. So you're going to move all your attention and awareness into this area. Don't be surprised if you start to feel some tingling. Don't be surprised if you start to see some light. These are all good things. And we're also going to use the affirmation, in silence, I receive. In silence, I receive. So with that, we can go ahead and turn off our cameras. Get comfortable, close your eyes unless you're driving. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. I'm going to shut my camera down. We're going to get into a comfortable position. And if it's available to you, I invite you to lay down. Allowing the body to relax now. We turn our focus to our breath. And so here we're just simply noticing the breath, feeling the coolness on the tip of the nose, becoming aware of the chest expanding and contracting with each inhale and exhale. Releasing all of the muscles in the abdomen, we allow it to blow up like a balloon as we take in a long, slow, full inhale. And collapse on that long, slow, full exhale. Allowing yourself to settle. The mind is beginning to settle. So when you notice yourself thinking thoughts about your day or your to-do list or what comes after or what came before, just label that. That's thinking. And return your focus to your breath. This is an invitation to the here and now. Take a moment to scan your body and notice where you might be holding tension. And invite a sense of relaxation to that area. This may be in the jaw. If you're clenching, allow that to release. Scan the neck and shoulders. And breathing in, imagine that air flowing to that area of the body. And on the exhale, see if you can't get it to just relax a little more. Check in with your hips and see if there's any tension there today. And again, if we can get it to release. And the body starts to feel a little heavier and a little more relaxed. Guide your attention to the area between your brows, to the third eye chakra. This is the seat of infinite intelligence. And so we go here today in full surrender, knowing that it will provide us guidance. So again, at this point, we're just sensing that area between the brow, activating that energy. Allow yourself to tune in to this area. And now I invite you to silently repeat the affirmation. In silence, I receive. allow the energy of that affirmation to rest between that space in the brow. In silence, I receive. This is a declaration of trust. There's nothing to do here, no striving, no performing, no achieving. This is a state of surrender. Knowing that when we ask, we receive. Knowing that your purpose is important, that it is integral to the whole. In stillness, I receive. This is faith in action, that you are supported by that universal truth. In stillness, I receive. In stillness, I receive. If the mind starts to wander, as it does at times, just allow it to return to that space between the brows. To that emotion of surrender, but also that sense of peace, of knowing that you are held in that surrender. Knowing that that tug at your heart has a plan, has direction, has a purpose. In silence, I receive. With this affirmation, we are opening ourselves up to the abundance of the universe, opening ourselves up to direction, support, synchronicities, opportunities, to allow your individual light to shine. In silence, I receive. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes. Stretch your arms up over your head and roll out the wrists, your neck and your shoulders, inviting in some movement to the body. Been still for quite some time. Hello. How's everybody doing? Feeling supported?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer or want to share any experience? I always feel like the professor when I asked and everyone's like, not me, don't make me. Awesome. All right. Well, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I really encourage everyone to continue throughout the week, especially focused on this, because whether it's finding purpose in our jobs and what we're creating in this work comp space, or it's outside of that, and you know that. Really focusing and getting quiet and still and connecting with your intuition will help us get closer to figuring out what that is, and living in our authentic purpose, which just feels a whole lot better than being like a salmon swimming upstream. So I think I just encourage you to keep after it this week.